Hey guys, this is Pierre from Spyder TV. Well, I don't know if you can see, I'm actually going to stand up here, but I'm kind of wet all over right through. Why? Because I'm in Central Florida Power Sport. I'm in Kissimmee, and I just rode an F3 even in the rain. All right guys, so let me tell you about the Can Am Spyder, this new 2015 F3. You want to know my review? Well, here it is. Overall, loved it, loved it, loved it. Fun factor is out of this world. Why? The handling. The handling on this bike is just amazing. A couple of things help out for that. You have a chassis that's 40% stiffer, so that helps a lot when you corner. I don't know if you're going to need aftermarket sway bars for this Can Am Spyder. The other thing is that you're actually sitting down 3.5 to 4 inches lower, so that center of gravity is really low, so when you're cornering you don't get that feeling of getting pushed out all the time. And the biggest one is probably having your feet forward, that cruiser position like this. It makes a difference. Why? Well, as you're cornering you usually get that G-force, and if you're riding an ST, an RS, or an RT, you're actually holding with your arms as you're getting pushed out, and you're using your thighs against the bike to help you keep centered. But with your feet all the way down there, you're actually using the right feet, the left feet if you're turning right, and the right feet if you're turning left, to keep you in. And that makes your arms up here relax. And while they're relaxing, they can concentrate on one thing, and that's just handling the Spyder and getting a smooth curve. You got to notice that on the new Spyder, the traction control is actually being adjusted or changed a little bit. It's going to allow you to have throttle when you get up and go. So if you're at a stoplight, you have a semi-automatic, not even a clutch, not even a manual, you'll actually be able to burn through a couple of tires if you want during your season. Also, with the traction control, you're now going to be able to give it throttle, give it gas as you exit a curve. Before, it's something that you couldn't do. So you're more or less were passive. Now you can be passive aggressive if you want. As you exit the curve, you'll be able to give it a bit more gas. Center of gravity is low. You're fighting the G-force. You've got the hand on the handlebars, and it's much easier to turn. So you can really, really be aggressive and turn the handlebars and have a sharper turn as you exit. Wind therapy has never been more true than on an F3. The base model that I have right now doesn't have a windshield, and I think a lot of riders will want to do without the windshield. Why? Because I think it's a crowd of cruisers that are going to get this bike. And if you're a cruiser, probably going to do a little bit less distance than if you're on a hard T and you want to do 600 miles. I know people will prove me wrong, they're going to use it for long distance, but I think in general it's a short to mid-range distance bike. If you want to go out to dinner with a wife, you're going out with friends, you know you're not going far, the fun factor of this is just out of this world. So you're going to have lots of fun. You're going to have trouble putting more than a camera and a half helmet in the front trunk. Not a lot of space. You're going to need to upgrade if you want to go out for the weekend with saddlebags in the back. Wind in your face, you're going to get plenty of it. I definitely would put a windshield on this when you hit about 65, 70 miles an hour. no windshield, a half helmet with a visor. The wind tends to pick it up a little bit, so that creates a little bit of unstable. I had a little bit of water coming out of my eyes because of the way, you know, the wind was going in there. But 50 miles an hour and lower, it's a lot of fun. It is wind therapy. I think the windshield though, for guys who are going to do long distance, as you can see in the rain, I did get a lot of rain, so you get wet really fast. I know on an RT or an ST with a windshield, even for the GS and the RS, if you have a bigger windshield, you tend to stay dry. The water tends to go around you if you get a light rain. This, not so much. All in all, for me guys, I give this bike a 4.5 out of 5. On the high side, low end torque, chassis 40% stiffer, low riding position, and those feet up front for the cruiser position allows you to take away some of that G-force when you get pulled out. I like the cornering on this, so those are all pluses for me. I think the cool factor is there as well. On the side that I like a little bit less, the fact that the windshield, well, you don't have one in the base model. You can get a windshield, but it is pretty small. So for me, that's a little negative. And the storage space has been cut down a lot. So I'm a guy that travels long distance. So maybe for shorter distance, I take this bike. Maybe if I want to go a long time, I want to go out for a weekend, I take my 2015 RTS. So 4.5 stars out of 5. Go to your local dealer. Try it out. I'm sure you're gonna like it. I also want to say thank you to my friends at Central Florida Power Sports, Jason, the whole team, Dylan, who was the guy with the yellow helmet in the videos. He helped me out a lot with those passing shots and, you know, positioning the Spyders on the road so we can get some cool videos. So thanks a lot, Dylan. You did an amazing job. Guys, I appreciate welcoming me in November for this Canadian boy from Montreal to be in shorts and riding a Can Am Spyder. It's a lot of fun, so thumbs up. Thanks, guys.